All right, we are at the 8th grade 3.2 notes where we're going to learn about interior and exterior angles. Hey, don't forget, if you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you do that. Thanks all again for following. We are going to be starting right now. We did some of this kind of intro this last lesson, but here we go. All right, another one you're going to want to jot down. I'm just going to read it while you kind of jot these down. Understand that exterior and interior angles. The angles inside the polygon, as you can see in red, are interior angles. They're on the inside, they're interior. And then when the sides of a polygon are extended, the other angles are formed, right? Because they keep going. You can see these, you can see the ones that come out here. See? These other angles, these are called the exterior ones. And yeah, there it is. Write this down, copy this, do a quick sketch. I'll hit pause, you hit pause, and then come back. All right, something that we're going to do is we're going to have triangles. And if we're looking at interior angles to start, you're going to have a triangle. So if you have an X, Y, Z, those three angles are going to add up to 180. So that means if we know X, but we don't know Y and Z, so say they give you Y is 50, Z is 60, you use that 50 plus 60 plus X equals 180. You solve for X and you figure out what X is with no problem. So that's how we're going to be using interior angles. So let's look at these two examples right away. I think this is fairly basic for you guys. You'll have no issues with this. Again, like I said, you're giving, so let's look at the pink one. You have 32 degrees. You have X you don't know. Y is 32. The other one is 48. So two angles. You have 32 and 48. Combine your like terms, right? 32 and 48 equals 80. So that's why you go down here and you get X plus 80 equals 180, right? So then you got to take 80 from each side, and now deductive reasoning, all three have to add up to 180. You take those away, you end up with X is 100. So when I say solve for X, yeah, X is 100. So the interior angles are 148 and 32. So here's the thing. If they give you a triangle and say, hey, can this be a legit triangle? And if they all don't add up to 180, it's not a legit triangle. Let's look at B. So they're giving you, this is where we're going to put some parentheses in here. They're going to tell you this angle in the upper left-hand corner is X plus 28. That's not going to bother us. What do we know about this? This one right here that I'm circling. This is a right angle, and right angles equal, that's right, 90 degrees, and then we don't know X. So what don't we know? So we're looking for X right here, right? We're looking for X. I'll highlight this for us. You can follow along. We're looking for X, and then it's X plus 28 plus 90 degrees, because they give us 90. Just because you see this, don't think you don't know something. You know it. It equals 90, and all that equals 180. And look at, we're back in 7th grade algebra here. 7th grade, just solving for X. Here we go. So you combine your like terms. X plus X is 2X. 28 plus 90 is 118. So 2X plus 118 equals 180. Take away 118 from each side, which they're not showing here because they already know you know how to do it. But anyway, then you end up with 2X equals 62. Divide each side by 2, and X is 31. So we can figure out what X equals. This is 31 degrees. This is 31 plus 28 in that corner. This is 90. You can double check your answers. All that's going to add up to 180. That's interior angles, people. All right, I don't think this will take you long. I want you to sketch these two triangles real quick and solve them. So sketch the triad 1 and 2. You're going to label it 1 and 2. You're going to sketch it. You don't have to use a fancy color or anything. Just sketch it with pen, pencil, whatever you got. And then when you show me your notes, you're going to show me that these are done, and you're going to show me the answers. And I'll be checking your answers when you show me your notes. So I will make sure you pause it and solve 1 and 2. Okay, you finish solving those. This is another key term. You're going to want to have this picture and definition in your notes because it's new and we're learning new things. So it says exterior angle measures of a triangle. So what does it say? The measures of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measure of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So you're seeing here Z, you're seeing Z over here. What does Z equal? It equals X plus Y. So whatever X is and Y is, that's going to equal whatever this angle is. And that's going to be important because we're going to have these two things, or we're going to have a triangle like this with everything filled in, and someone's going to say, hey, what is z? And you're going to have to be able to know that those two equal z, okay? There's other ways to figure that out. If we're given this angle here, we'll be able to do that with the 180 thing that we did in the last section in the first section, the last notes. But anyway, this is very important to get in your notes. Pause it. Make sure you get that in your notes. All right. Now that you have that in your notes, if you don't, make sure you pause it and go back. So here we are. Two examples. Let's follow the purple one first. So we have our x, 36, and 72. So we have to add those two together. Those are the alternate, what was that again? I just want to see. It's the, I forgot to, exterior angle measures. Yep. The measure of the exterior angles is the sum of the two adjacent, right? The x and y equals z. Okay. So there we go. Here's our x and y equals that. So here we go. 36 plus 72 is equals 108. That means that x is 108. Same thing here. Now they're gonna say, hey, solve that. Well, that's just 80, right? And then we have a minus 5. So what do? Equals 2a. Okay. So 2a equals what? A minus 5 plus 80. Just doing a bunch of algebra here. We're solving for a. Combine our like terms, and we have a plus 75 because we have an 80 and a minus 5. That's a plus 75. A equals 75. So there you go. Well, if a equals 75, 2a has to equal 150. Okay? All right. Followed that along. Now, oh yeah, here we go. I was like, I have a try it here. So number 3, this is your third try it. It's right off here to the side. It's in green. You're going to go ahead and try it. So find the measure of the exterior angle to the left. You're going to turn that, again, when you show me your notes, I'm looking for the first two. I'm looking for the third one right here. So pause it, solve it, and then we're going to skip 4. I want you to solve 5 and 6 on your own. So go ahead and sketch 5, sketch 6, and you're going to show me those in your notes. So you're going to find the value of x. We know all triangles add up to 180 on the interior angles, right? So, and then number 6, that's how you're going to do 5, and number 6 a little bit different, right? You got to do the definition that you just wrote down, try to solve those. That's the gist of section 3.2. Angles of triangles. So yeah, that's it for the notes. Again, like, subscribe, follow, show me these as soon as you're done so we can give you the next sheets. Thanks, guys.